Hi, I'm Olivia Race, member of the AMGA instructor team. There are times when we might be getting ready to rappel and we find we don't have a rappel device for some reason or another. So it's important to know how to improvise a rappel. One of the more classic is the Carabiner Break. To do that, we need 6 non-locking carabiners. The first set I want to be opposite and opposed. This is going to be my attachment point to my tether. The second set also opposite and opposed. This is going to form a part of my rappel. I'm going to take my rappel line and thread that through as I would into a device. And now I need to attach the final 2 carabiners. These I don't want to be opposed. I do want them to be opposite and the reason for that is I want the rope to run over the spine of the carabiner instead of the gate. And so those pull back down and you can see the rope's going to run over the spine of these 2 carabiners and the gates are opposed on this side but not opposite. And now my carabiner break is ready. I can add my backup. Ideally, you want to have the same 6 carabiners. It'll work with ovals, it'll work with Ds. We can even make this work with wire gate carabiners, but 6 of the same carabiners is ideal. If the carabiners aren't all the same, it can make it a little harder to predict how it's going to perform. It might not load as evenly as we would like. Advantages to this is I usually have plenty of non-locking carabiners with me. Potential disadvantages, it maybe isn't the easiest thing to remember how to configure. It's not going to be as smooth as your standard rappel. There's plenty of friction in this setup. One potential downside is if I need to go back up the rope, I can't really bump rope up through that easily at all. On terrain like this, lower angle, I can move some rope up through it manually. But if I were in on a steep face, I wouldn't be able to do that at all. Another option for our improvised rappel is just a double-stranded mounter. I want to clip this so the brake strand is on the spine of my carabiner because when I rappel, that will rub. If it's on the gate side, it can rub and unscrew my gate. That's one thing I have to watch for with this. Downsides to this option is the mounter will twist the rope. The steeper and longer the rappel, the more twists we're going to get out of this setup. I want to watch that I'm keeping the running rope away from my nylon and away from the gate of the carabiner. But unlike the Carabiner Break, it is much easier to bring rope up through this system. A final option that's a variation of the Carabiner Break, if I have 3 locking carabiners, I can build another type of Carabiner Break. The first locker is my attachment point. The second forms half of the break. Just like the Carabiner Break, I pull a bite through. And then I'm going to clip this strand back to the anchor strand above. When I load this, I like to have the gates opposed and the skinny ends together. It'll give me a little bit more friction. Here I also need to watch that the rope isn't unscrewing any of the gates on the carabiners. Accidents happen in the mountains. We can all drop a device from time to time, but if we have a few of these simple tools, we can keep an inconvenience from becoming an epic.